everyone, and welcome to the 71st Annual University of Miami Student Media Awards. This event is brought to you by Alpha Epsilon Rho, our student media outlets on campus, Distraction Magazine, IBIS Yearbook, the Miami Hurricane, WVUM, and UMTV, as well as the Media Management Association and the School of Communications Department of Journalism and Media Management. My name is Ben Ezzi, and I'm the outgoing student station manager of UMTV, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to this online presentation of this year's Student Media Awards. For the first time in the 71-year history of these awards, they are coming to you virtually. Sadly, we cannot celebrate our successes in person this year, but we are very much together in spirit. Also, sadly, we have no trophies to give any of the winners, simply because the trophy place has been closed for about 3 weeks now. Apparently, trophies are considered non-essential, although I would very much disagree. But we promise that as soon as the trophy place reopens, we will order them and distribute them, either in person to those of you who will be returning in the fall, or we will mail them to you. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the ceremony.
Today on COVID-19, a UMTV special presentation, reporting from home. School may be closed, but these media students are still hard at work, putting on shows, writing blogs, and creating projects their parents thought they wouldn't be forced to see again until the fall. I haven't put on pants in 17 days, but you can't tell because all you hear is my voice. Hey, why don't you ever put my face in this? Do you think I'm ugly? No, don't cut me off again. Don't cut.
Welcome to COVID-19, a UMTV special presentation. My name is Jeremy Erdheim. Now, usually on this program, we like to highlight what is going on in the world, showing you interviews conducted over Zoom, as well as interviews conducted over Zoom. Now, all of the attention over the past few weeks has been on the brave first responders, the selfless frontline workers, and the essential personnel in our community. And we here at UMTV, we're kind of tired of it. So today, we decided to turn the camera around and point it at us, the students. See, for the past 2 months, I've been living in my childhood bedroom with my parents in the room next door. So if you ask me, I'm the brave one. Today, you will hear from the leaders of all of our student media organizations and how they are producing the finest content they can. And it's all right. It's nothing special. But now, let's talk to our student leaders about how they are enjoying working from home.
Hate it.
It sucks.
It's awful, okay?
Mom, can I record something?
That's it, okay. As you can see, our student leaders are always looking on the bright side. Now let's hear from them about some of the content that they're producing from home.
Oh, ever since this corona thing happened, people have been saying they're enjoying the show more than ever before. Well, we haven't actually made anything in 2 months, so I wonder if that has anything to do with it.
The culture is still putting out the same content as before. You can't even tell we're in quarantine.
Lonely, I'm so lonely, I have nobody.
What about our print media, you may be asking? Well, they too are hard at work making their publications.
Without access to our printing presses, we've decided to go old school, retro, if you will, in designing our magazines. I know, cute, right?
We at the Yearbook have actually decided to add a new page to IBIS. Here are professors not so sneakily on their phones during Zoom lectures.
Just like everyone you went to high school with, we have a blog now. Just go to THEM. You know what? It's fine. I haven't even read it yet.
With the year coming to an end, there is one more show that won't be put on as expected, the Student Media Awards. An event held yearly in the 16th nicest lecture hall the school has to offer. This award show is to honor those who have put in countless hours of work to their organizations. This year, you can catch the award ceremony happening online.
It's a ceremony that we do every year. And, even though we're not going to get to do it in person this year, we still wanted to do something just to, honor everyone. So we're going to do a pre-recorded event instead. It would have been devastating not to do it just because for our host, we picked such a funny, handsome, talented, Jeremy, I'm not reading this.
Well, the students have worked so incredibly hard this past 2 semesters, especially since they have been at home. They've put so much work into UMTV, and we wanted to bring everybody together for one more night to celebrate their accomplishments. And also on the bright side, we saved like $30 plus tip on pizza, so it's all good. Well, actually, we didn't save on pizza because we got the pizza, but there's nobody here, so on the bright side, more for me.
The people in these organizations truly are amazing. It's remarkable to see how students, known for going out to clubs and getting drunk, are now doing their part by staying inside and only getting drunk on their Zoom lectures. That's all the time we have for this COVID-19 UMTV special presentation. Remember to stay home, stay safe, and know that when we're in this together, we put the CO in COVID-19. No, we don't like the COVID-19 joke? Got it. Look at this. What's going on? How you doing? Dude, it's so great to see you. How you been? Wow. Listen, I'm gonna level with you guys. I have no idea who's here and who's not. I mean, this is of course pre-recorded, but I mean, come on. If you didn't show up to this, what else are you doing? I mean, what could you possibly have more important than this? Like, sure, if we were at school and this was happening on a random Tuesday during the semester, you could be like, can't go to the Student Media Awards because my shoelace is untied. And that would probably be a good enough reason not to show up to this. But now, nothing. This is top tier plans right here. I am Jeremy Erdheim. I will be your host this evening. You may know me from being the host and executive producer of Off the Wire, but if you're not in UMTV, you probably don't know what that is. And if you are in UMTV, you probably still don't know what that is. So Off the Wire is UMTV's late night comedy show. As host of our comedy show, I have a very unique skill of trying to make jokes. So that's what we'll be doing tonight. Some light roasting, some banter. But I mean, come on. Look at you. You're all talented. You're all good looking. Well, you know, most of you. You've excelled. You're doing well. Tonight's about celebrating our achievements and having a few laughs about ourselves in the process. Now, I just wanted to start out by truly thanking everyone for being here tonight. I'm really glad that we could all get together tonight and still be a community despite the semester finishing prematurely. And maybe that's why I'm here. Because if anybody can awkwardly work through a premature finish, it's this guy. Now let's get to the real reason we're here tonight, the student media organizations and the students who make them happen. If you're nominated for an award, win or lose by the end of the night, just be happy knowing that you've made it. You're an influential member of the University of Miami student media. The nominees tonight are a real who's who of the who's not. UMTV is here tonight. UMTV is home to 5 terrific student-run television programs. If you're not in UMTV, we actually have 8 shows, but I didn't say which 3 shows weren't included in that 5, so... Now, UMTV, I gotta say, what is it with broadcast kids getting a bad rep? Broadcast kids are known to be stuck up, know-it-alls, condescending, and all of that is true, but... Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to write but in the script there. It's just all true. The shows on UMTV cover such a wide range of topics, from the Jonas Brothers gossip to the flaming hot Cheeto dining hall scandal that truly rocked the core of our university. Now, UMTV isn't the only club here tonight. Distraction is here. Distraction is a sophisticated magazine that aims to capture the culture of the U Miami student body. I actually have 5 copies of Distraction in my apartment. Make that 4.5. I was not exactly well prepared for this whole toilet paper shortage. Distraction. I'm kidding. Why would I use pages of Distraction for that when the IBIS is a never-ending supply? The IBIS, of course, is the University of Miami's yearbook that answers the question, what would it be like to have a 10-pound reminder of all the people I hated in college? The Hurricane is here. The Hurricane is the student newspaper of the University of Miami. And that kind of reminds me of that old joke. What's black and white and red all over? Not the Hurricane. But in all seriousness, what everyone does here is very impressive. And if you don't believe me, you should just read the comments my mom gets when she shares our stuff on Facebook. But why is it that we do what we do? The hours that go into our projects, the tears, the stress, the sleepless nights. It's not for money. We don't get paid. It's not for recognition. I've introduced myself like 3 times, and I'm pretty sure some of the staff is still asking, who's this kid? There's one reason we do it. And it's the Student Media Awards, baby. This right here is what makes it all worth it. So, let's get to it. Our first presenter is the School of Communications Vice Dean for Academic Affairs, Dr. Paul Driscoll. He will introduce the 2020 South Florida Communicator of the Year, someone who has told a lot of interesting stories during his career. Now, Dr. Driscoll was actually my professor for Com 250 here at Miami. Now, in this class, there were 17 people. There were 14 girls and 3 boys. Myself, Jeremy, my friend Tom, and my other friend Tommy. Jeremy, Tom, and Tommy. Now, every day, Dr. Driscoll would hand us name cards with our names on it, so that way when he called on us, he would call us by our names. Except one day, Dr. Driscoll did not bring the cards in. So he asked a question, I raised my hand, he said, you, and I said, do you know my name? And he said, nope. And I said, do you want to take a guess? And he said, nope. And I said, well, I'll tell you what, you have a 50-50 shot of guessing my name, and it's not Tom. He did not know. Well, Dr. Driscoll, Jeremy. But I am sure you'll remember the name of our 2020 Communicator of the Year, School of Communication alum and reporter and host for E! Entertainment, Jason Kennedy. Dr. Driscoll, take it away.
What are you doing?
Just walking around. Hey, I got a Zoom class. Okay, all right, mute, damn it. You're still waiting on like 4 people. So you should just mute your mic. Okay? So I hope you did the reading from last week. Today we're going to talk about cable and retransmission consent policy. There's PowerPoint to go along. Hey, at least get out of bed, kid. You know, really. All right, so... Oh my, hey, you seen this? It's got Jeremy bug all over it. It's infected. They're everywhere. Oh, God, we're going to have to... my Comcast is lousy. I'll see you at class next Tuesday. Have a good weekend, everyone. Bye. Damn it. You know, I don't even know what chemicals to use to get rid of it. 7 won't work. All right. Hello, it's Paul Driscoll. I'm back. I want to show you a 28-inch walleye with my beautiful wife. My daughter has a 29-inch walleye there. I sponsor my Daddy-O fishing tournament in Minnesota-Ontario border if you ever want to come up and ice fish. And I don't know who that is, but he looks really familiar. So let's answer the most obvious question. Is Robert Jason Kennedy, better known as Jason Kennedy, part of the Kennedy family? He is not, but he may be nearly as famous. Tonight we honor him as our 2020 South Florida Communicator of the Year. He's an award-winning entertainment journalist on E! Network, the NBC Today Show, Fox, and he's the current host of E! Network's In the Room, interviewing celebrities.
I was talking to a mutual friend of ours, and he said this is a new season for Courtney in her life. Do you feel like that's an accurate statement?
Jason is known for getting stars to open up in his interviews because they trust him. More about that in a moment, but let's start at the very beginning. Jason was born in Fort Lauderdale and raised in nearby Lighthouse Point. He says he was bitten by the television bug in the 5th grade when a friend took him on a tour of WSVN Channel 7.
Damn, Rob Haderhead live in Miramar as the rays are coming down. It's like a hurricane, but it's not. But I just been out here for about 5 minutes. My pad and my mic's getting wet.
Then sportscaster Jim Barry put Jason on the air, and he says he was hooked. One interview he said, when others were playing house, Jason was playing anchorman.
If you would like to find out some more information on the activities and fun festivities that will be going
on, you can email. Jeez, Derek, I'm losing it. Events, got it. I'm with you. What happened again?
He'll tell you more about his early days as a newscaster, kind of like today, from home. When he was just in elementary school, he appeared on national television as an anchor at 15 and as host for Too Hot for Ice at 17. Both shows aired on America One television network. Well, Jason became a Cane and graduated from the University of Miami with a double major in broadcast journalism and theater in 2005. He says he lived in the studio while he was a student, hosting a show about entertainment news called Stormfront. I do remember Stormfront, and I also remember that living in the studio didn't apply to Thursday nights in the Grove. Just saying, Jason. While he was a student, Jason won the Associated Press Award for Best Feature Story in Florida, and he won others. So he also interned at WSVN, something he calls a full circle moment. Next stop, Hollywood. He moved to Los Angeles in 2004, right out of college and without a job. He worked at the Diesel store, what he calls his folding jeans period. He also started freelancing in the casting industry, taking classes and going on auditions. One of those auditions landed him a freelance gig as a segment anchor for the TV Guide network. Jason auditioned for the E! Network, but didn't hear back for 6 months, and then got a call that he was booked for 1 week covering an Emmy party. Months later, he booked another week. In the meantime, NBC booked him for segments on The Today Show, and a week as co-host of the 9 o'clock hour. After that, finally in 2005, E! News gave him a contract as a correspondent and anchor of the weekend newscast. Jason Kennedy has been a featured journalist at the E! Network ever since. And in 2012, Jason replaced Ryan Seacrest as co-host of E! News. During his tenure there, he's covered many big stories, including the deaths of Michael Jackson and Anna Nicole Smith, and President Clinton's visit to Miami. He's also interviewed many big names, such as Julia Roberts.
I'm bringing you champagne. You got married at long last. A little boy's growing up.
You look very well. Married life suits you.
One of my better moves. You always give me great tips. You tried to set me up with people before, great dating advice. I met the best person in the world.
Right, and so it all helped you along.
100% it did.
On Live from the Red Carpet, Jason introduced us to celebrities at the Emmys, Billboard Awards, and the American Music Awards. He hosted E! Network's live coverage of the Oscars and the Golden Globes. His work for the network has helped them earn 5 National Daytime Emmy nominations for E! News alone.
Before we get any further,
Yes, what?
Can we talk about the green sweater? Can we bring it up?
Yeah, what do you want to talk about?
It's good.
Is it weird?
No, it's good. And I'm telling you, it looks great.
Thank you very
And
much.
I would have thought, hey, I'm gonna wear like a foam green sweater. People would give me a lot of, how do we say it on cable?
Jason has also won numerous other awards. The LA Times named him one of the top 10 broadcasters, and People magazine named him one of the hottest bachelors of 2008.
Are you single?
I am single. Why you want to
say?
say?
To somebody here tonight?
Yeah, who do you got for me, Rita?
I can't say it on camera.
Tom, who do we have here?
Person that I think you should meet.
Okay.
Okay.
That was long before he married his wife Lauren Scruggs, and their story was televised on the network. Jason also regularly appears on The Today Show and Chelsea Lately's show.
90 Minutes in Heaven, and one of the stars is our friend Jason Kennedy.
He was the host of NBC's Beyond AD, a talk show related to the Bible Continues program. He also narrated Fox Network's American Idol Rewind. Additionally, he says his acting training at the university has come in handy. He's even played himself on Drop Dead Diva and in 90210. In December 2019, he started a new show for the E! Network called In the Room. He says he interviews celebrities in a place that has significant value to them. He says it makes them feel more comfortable. In the first show, Jason interviewed Tom Brady, the new quarterback for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, not only about football, but about being married to supermodel Gisele Bündchen, as well as family and faith. Welcome, give a round of applause to our 2020 South Florida Communicator of the Year.
What's up, my University of Miami family? It's Jason Kennedy from E, and I just want to say thank you. I'm very honored. I wish I could be there in a room with all of you, but of course, considering the circumstances that we're all in right now, that wasn't possible. But when I got an email from Ed, what's up, Ed, saying that I was going to get the South Florida Communicator of the Year award, that just meant a lot to me. It is never lost on me, any award, any sort of recognition, and I just wanted to send a video message wherever you guys are at right now, wherever you're watching from, and say thank you. It kind of brought me back to my time at UM way back when, 2000 to 2004, and I was just a kid from day one that was passionate about news. I built my own news studio in my house when I was 12 years old. I had a police scanner. I had 14 televisions. I had to have my parents put in an extra circuit breaker because I had studio lighting in there and was tripping circuit breakers left and right. And I just couldn't get enough of news. We would get in cabs. My neighbor, Alex DePrato, another University of Miami graduate who's working in the business now up in Boston. But we would get in cabs because we weren't old enough to drive, and we would go do fake live news reports. And there wasn't YouTube. There wasn't anywhere that content can live. Now I put it on my social media, and some people get a good laugh out of that. But it continued with me from a 12-year-old into high school, but I didn't really have that outlet in high school because there wasn't a studio there, so I would have to use the studio at my house. But then when I got to UM, I was so thankful because there were professors there. I vividly remember this. I mean, so many of the professors, they could just see it and they could feel it that I wanted to do this so bad, and I would live at UMTV. I would spend so much time creating shows and hosting News Vision, and did some stuff on Sports Desk, and we had a show called Stormfront that followed the Hurricanes football team around. And it was great because I felt like the professors there, they care. They want to see you crush it. They want to see you pursue the thing that's inside of you. And it was just an incredible memory. So I have all these feelings. Hopefully you can feel it from getting this award, because it brings me back to a really great time down in Miami. But I guess if there's any advice, I think the best part, or the silver lining to a really tragic situation that we're all in right now, this pandemic around the world, is there's time to be creative if you feel like you can do that. Look, everybody's coping differently with what's happening, but use this time if you can to make content. I've been doing a bunch of Instagram lives. My show In the Room on E, which we just premiered a few months ago, where I just interview people in a room that has significant value to them. We had to put that on hold, and we were only 5 or 6 episodes in, but instead I said, how about we just do Instagram lives and we bring people together virtually. I'm loving your Coffee with Kelly Instagram live shows. I watched last night. I watched the ones that you've been doing. You're really good.
Oh, thank you. Thank
I
you.
feel it's just like a genuine, easy, you feel it's easy to watch.
Yeah.
And your fans, it's always a crapshoot with Instagram and social media in general, but I'm looking at the comments, especially from your followers. They're very engaging, and they're not mean. And it was cool to watch. And we just did a cooking segment with Kate Bosworth, and yesterday we had on another great guest, and I've got Michelle Williams from Destiny's Child coming on, and Steph and Aisha Curry, and just really cool people from The Bachelor and Bachelorette. And I just thought, why not keep doing it? Why do we have to stop right now? So just hopefully that can be an encouragement to you. If you have to work on your sizzle reel, if you can just buy the teleprompter app, maybe you're struggling on teleprompter. For me, back in the day, I had to press mute and use closed captioning on the television to read it, because we didn't have iPads or anything back then, because I'm so old. But work on your teleprompter skills. Get a green screen behind you and put something creative back there and work on stand-ups, and you can kind of create your own backdrop wherever you want to be. You could be at a premiere if you want. But put tapes together. Just stay brushed up on your skills. FaceTime with someone else who's passionate about the same thing that you are, and you guys can do a mock newscast back and forth, and you can work on your chemistry with another co-host. I think there's so many things you can be doing right now, and that's what I was doing that when I was a kid, when I interned at Channel 7 down there. I just always wanted to be around the industry, be around the business, learn from people that were way smarter and still are way smarter than me. So take it for what it's worth, and hopefully, I think it's been probably 5 or 6 years since I've been back in a class, just kind of talking about my experience. I've been there recently, but I think it was around summer school time and no one was really there. But I would love to come back soon and meet all of you face to face and answer any questions, and hopefully you just find this encouraging. I just wanted to send a little shout out and just kind of give a little advice. Take it or leave it, it's all good. But know that you're part of a great program. They care, and it's been really cool to see what you guys, the content that you created, how it's advanced over the years since I was there. I mean, that studio is sick. So many schools don't have that. It's right there at your fingertips when we're all allowed to go back to it. But in the meantime, hopefully you can just stay encouraged, and this can be a time where you feel creative. If you can get into that headspace. If not, that's okay, but do it when we all can kind of return back to the studio. Okay, I feel like I'm rambling, but just wanted to say thank you again for this incredible award, and stay safe, and I hope I can meet you guys soon.
Thank you very much, Jason, and congratulations. And please give a big shout out to Herb. I know long-gone students have at least fleeting glimpses of their college years, but faculty have a bit of a different perspective. Our memories are of students just starting out, filled with passion, drive, hopes, and dreams. And the JMM faculty, who work so hard on this program, are absolutely delighted to remember that for you. Next, we'll have the Senior Awards for Academic Excellence.
The Department of Journalism and Media Management has 4 undergraduate majors and 2 graduate programs. So we'll be honoring 4 undergraduate students and 2 graduate students. Here we go. The outstanding undergraduate student senior in media management is Justin Stevens. The outstanding undergraduate in electronic media is Sophia Espinoza. The outstanding undergraduate senior in journalism is Teddy Wilson. The outstanding undergraduate senior in broadcast journalism is Ben Ezzy. The outstanding graduate student in journalism is Angelica Toruno Rios. And the outstanding graduate student in media management is Nicole Rankow. Congratulations to all of you. And you know, I really do like this look. Good night. That's it. I ain't doing this. Done. Done.
Thank you, Dr. Driscoll, and congratulations to all the outstanding seniors and graduate students. Now, please welcome Professor Anna Francois to present the next award.
Hi, everyone. Well, I hope you, your loved ones, and everyone around you is doing well and everybody's healthy. And I hope that we'll get through this as quickly as possible and as painlessly as possible. And if you know me at all, you realize how much I hate doing this, making a recording. But then I was told that it was to honor media management students, and I've been asked to present an award named after Edward Pfister, who was the founding dean of the School of Communication at the University of Miami. Dr. Pfister headed the school for 20 years. Unfortunately, he predated me, so by the time I came in, he was no longer our dean. But my colleagues who knew him had the utmost respect for him, so I'm very honored to present this award for an outstanding junior in media management. And this person has achieved academic success as well as a reputation among faculty and students for her management skills. In particular, media management skills, her interest in the material in class, and this year the recipient of the Pfister Award is, I'm very honored to say, Destiny Dalit. Congratulations, Destiny, and it's well deserved.
Thank you, Professor Francois. And continuing with the media management theme, here is Dr. Michelle Dupain with the Media Management Association Awards.
Good morning, afternoon, or evening. The Media Management Association, or MMA Awards, were established to recognize outstanding student work such as major paper or projects related to media management. We have 4 winners this year. The 3rd place undergraduate winner is Dalia Paskin. The 2nd place undergraduate winner is Jillian Scott. The 1st place undergraduate winner is Kimberly De Jesus. And the MMA Award for Outstanding Graduate Work in Media Management goes to Liana Tsakonas. Congratulations to all winners. Many thanks to reviewers, and stay safe.
Thank you, Dr. Dupain. Now, before we move on to our next awards, I just wanted to let you guys in on some behind the scenes here. Now, this section is actually being recorded on a different day than all the other sections. You see, I had already recorded this part, but then UMTV had to go and get a bunch of nominations for a bunch of awards, so I had to get up early again, put on this suit again, and record this again. So thanks for being talented, guys. I really appreciate it. It's making my life so much easier. Now, our next awards are for UMTV. UMTV has won a number of prizes this year, including 2 nominations for National College Emmy Awards for News Vision and Sports Desk for a 2nd year in a row. The announcement of the winners was delayed until the end of May because of the pandemic, and we still don't know if one or both of the shows won, but we're wishing good luck to both of you. 1 BEA Award of Excellence and 1 second place BEA Award. 11 finalists in 10 categories for National Broadcasting Society Awards, and 8 wins. 3 second places in the SPJ Mark of Excellence competition, and UMTV has submitted numerous entries into the Florida Associated Press Student Broadcasters Competition and has received 6 MATA Suncoast Student Production Competition. And we are waiting for the announcement on who finalists and winners are any day now. So, fingers crossed once again. The first UMTV award this evening is the Rex Pompadour Award, which is given for outstanding service to UMTV. Presenting it is UMTV's Manager for Broadcast Operations and Faculty Advisor to Uni Miami and Pulse. Please welcome Alex Morales.
Hello everyone, I hope you and your families are doing well and safe. I'm about to present the first UMTV award, which is the Rex Pompadour Award. When UMTV started back in 1981, Rex Pompadour was the first student station manager. Sadly, he wasn't able to graduate since he died in a car crash while he was visiting his family for Thanksgiving break. He was only 21 years old. In recognition of his dedication to UMTV, each year, the Rex Pompadour Award is given to students whose service to the station goes above and beyond the call of duty. These are the students that have worked consistently throughout the year on more than one show. This year, we have a long list. We have 16 students that are receiving the Rex Pompadour Award. And they are Justin Stevens for his work on News Vision, Sports Desk, the e-board, and the COVID-19 specials. Julia Heck for her work on Uni Miami, Pulse, Off the Wire, Sports Desk, and the COVID-19 specials. Tyler Walsh for his work on Newsbreak, News Vision, Sports Desk, Off the Wire, the e-board, and the COVID-19 special. Claire O'Connor for her work on Newsbreak, News Vision, Uni Miami, Sports Desk, Newscast, and the COVID-19 specials. Brian Acevedo for his work on Uni Miami and Sports Desk. Alessia Cusumano for her work on Uni Miami, Newsbreak, and Pulse. Spencer Askenazi for his work on News Vision, Sports Desk, and the COVID-19 specials. Michelle N. Reyes for her work on Newsbreak, Uni Miami, Sports Desk, and the COVID-19 specials. Maxwell Trink for his work on News Vision, Sports Desk, and the COVID-19 specials. Samantha Velez for her work on News Vision, Sports Desk, Uni Miami, and the COVID-19 specials. Dave Downey for his work on Newscast, News Vision, the e-board, and the COVID-19 specials. Kate Smirnova for her work on Pulse, Off the Wire, and Newsbreak. Liam Fabre for his work on Newscast, Off the Wire, and News Vision. Charlotte Payne for her work on Sports Desk and Uni Miami. Daniel DeVilliers for his work on Sports Desk, Uni Miami, and the COVID-19 specials. And last, but first in so many different ways, Ben Essie, outgoing student manager of UMTV, director of News Vision, and one of the main forces behind the COVID-19 specials. Congratulations to all. Back to you, Jeremy.
Thank you, Alex, and congratulations to all the winners for your outstanding service to UMTV. Your hard work has not gone unrecognized. The next award will be presented by the faculty advisor to Newsbreak and Newscast. Please welcome Professor Gina Presson.
And we'd like to recognize with an honorable mention award several students for their active participation in UMTV shows this academic year. So without further ado, and in no particular order, the winners are Jared Maloney for his work on Newscast, News Vision, and Off the Wire. Emmy Darkea for her work on Uni Miami and Pulse. Jenna Weiss for her work on News Vision, Sports Desk, and the COVID-19 special. Tommy Sullivan for his work on Sports Desk and Uni Miami. Maya Broadwater for her work on Newscast, Newsbreak, and News Vision. Treasure Wilson for her work on Newsbreak and News Vision. And last but certainly not least, Valentina Pope for her work on Newsbreak and Pulse. We'd like to congratulate all of the Honorable Mention Award winners, and we look forward to seeing you back in the fall on campus and even more actively involved with UMTV. Take care, Canes.
Thank you, Professor Presson. Next, we have the dope professor himself, Winston Warrior, with the special recognition for the UMTV show, for which he serves as a faculty advisor, The Culture.
Hello, everybody. It's Professor Warrior. I'm the advisor of The Culture and also a part-time lecturer in our School of Communication. And I'm here today to do something different. My job today usually would be to award the MVP executive producer for The Culture, or the MVP of The Culture. Well, this year, with the support of the rest of the advisors and our sponsor, our chairman, Sam Torelli, I am here to do something different. I am here to not present an MVP. I'm here to recognize and applaud and laud the founders of The Culture, Christian Mattis and Rachel Smith. You two are the epitome of the graduates that we are so proud to set free into the world. You, with your vision as sophomores, came to me with an idea fully baked around what you wanted to see happen with the culture. Now, I added a little Lowry seasoning on top of it just to get it, but you had the foundation, and look at you now. Look at the culture now. One of the best, one of the top, one of the most viewed, one of the most shared. You all did that. So not only did you create a new show, you created a legacy. You created a sustained show. You created a show that brings diversity from across the School of Comm and across the University of Miami. And for that, I award you these special honors. Thank you so much for what you've done. Thank you for allowing me to share in that. Thank you for leaving a legacy. Thank you for making the School of Communication proud to embrace diversity, proud to be a leader in this space, yet again, a leader in education around communication. You did it, and we applaud you.
Thank you, Professor Warrior. Now moving on to the last UMTV Award for Outstanding Achievement in Producing. It will be presented by the Faculty Advisor to News Vision, Professor Boreanna Treadwell.
Thank you so much, Jeremy. As you can see, I'm coming to you today from Studio B, which has been painfully empty and quiet for the past few weeks, but it hasn't always like that, and you and I both know that we've spent a lot of happy moments and happy hours here producing content and doing great shows, and we're gonna do it again. I'm sure of that. Those of you who've spent a lot of time in this studio, which is many of you, have probably seen the plaque on the wall which dedicates the studio to the memory of Robert Corley Groves. He was a very successful UM alum who worked for several TV stations, including ABC News. But sadly, just like Rex Pompadour, he died very young in a car crash in Washington, D.C. The next few awards are in his name, and they're given to students who show both dedication to and excellence in TV producing. And this year, we are honoring 7 students from the 8 shows that UMTV produces with the 2020 Robert Corley Groves Award for Excellence in Producing Programs for UMTV. And they are the executive producer of Sports Desk, Gianna Sanchez. The executive producer of News Vision, Tommy Fletcher. The executive producer of Pulse, Sofia Espinosa. The executive producer and host of Off the Wire, Jeremy Erdheim. The executive producer of Newsbreak, Jesse Locke. The executive producer of Uni Miami, Alexa Eckenbrecker. And the executive producer of the newest show on UMTV, Newscast, Jackson Dill. Congratulations to all of you.
Thank you, Professor Treadwell. You know, before tonight, people were asking me, isn't it going to be kind of awkward to host an event when you're up for an award? And I said, only if I lose. So congratulations to all my fellow producers. And now, moving from one broadcast medium to another, next are the awards for WVUM. WVUM is the award-winning and completely student-run radio station of the University of Miami. WVUM was founded in 1968 and broadcasts over the air throughout South Florida and streams worldwide. We have WVUM General Manager and my good buddy, Josh White, presenting the next awards.
Well, thank you, Jeremy. Hi, everybody. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Josh White. I'm the General Manager of WVUM. Before I get started with some awards tonight, I just want to send my best to you, your family, friends, and loved ones during this extremely difficult time. Now let's get rolling with some awards. I want to start off with some of our newest members. These 3 joined WVUM this school year, and while their first year at the station was cut short due to COVID-19, boy, did they make a strong first impression. It is my pleasure to award Patrick Denny, Jared Harwin, and Andy Lira with Newcomer of the Year. The second award I'd like to present tonight goes to a group of individuals who have grown immensely this past year. Whether it was having their first show on the air, writing for our blog, broadcasting Hurricanes, athletics, or anywhere in between, these 5 students have taken great strides in their WVUM career. I'm going to try and not butcher any of these last names, but it is my honor to give Sharon Barrero, Conrad Bryant, Cal Friedman, Sarah Hutchison, and Cheyenne Salazar with the award for Most Improved. The following recognition I'd like to pass out tonight is called the Spork Award. The Spork Award is given to a WVUM member who displayed extreme versatility participating in 2 or more of our staffs. I'd like to present the Spork Award this evening to Caroline White. The next person I'd like to recognize is someone who didn't discover WVUM until later in their college life, but has left their mark like they've been a part of the station since their first week on campus. It is my pleasure to present Kate Haddad with the Hidden Gem Award. Next, I want to acknowledge 6 soon-to-be UM alums who have been a part of WVUM for at least 6 semesters and breathe and embody the core characteristics of WVUM. The award for outstanding service to WVUM is presented to Jordan Abrams, Juliana Byers, Emmanuel Gorin, Matt Karras, Lucas Martinez, and Ezra Reamer. Now this next award goes to WVUM's unsung hero. Without this individual, WVUM wouldn't be on the air. This individual puts WVUM above all else to ensure the station can reach its full potential. It is with extreme gratitude and admiration I present the Unsung Hero Award to Alec Chow. The next award I'd like to give out is to honor one outstanding member of our executive board. I've had the incredible blessing and privilege to work with some amazing people over the last few years at WVUM. But this individual bleeds WVUM. He has done whatever he can to help our station grow and continue to make WVUM South Florida's alternative voice. It is my honor to present the Executive Board Member of the Year to Philip Capuzzi. And now, last but certainly not least, I would like to present an award to an individual who has dedicated so much of their time to WVUM. This man has been at UM for longer than most of the people watching tonight have been alive, and without his guidance and support, our station would be nothing. I am elated to present the Lifetime Achievement Award to Dr. Paul Driscoll. I'm very glad to see Dr. Driscoll still has as much hair on his head since when he started at UM a little more than 30 years ago. Although I only had the chance to honor just a few of the remarkable people at WVUM this evening, I want to say thank you to everyone who is a part of the station. It is because of all of you that WVUM is the special place that it is, and I'm looking forward to seeing all of the hard work you guys put into the station for years to come. Stay safe and keep it locked.
Thank you, Josh, and congratulations to all the WVUM award recipients. Next, we're going to move on to the awards for the Miami Hurricane newspaper. This year, the Hurricane has been honored with several awards, including the 2019 Pacemaker finalist, honorable mention in CMA Pinnacle Award Best Column category, and 4 ACP awards, including second place in the multimedia category. Now please welcome the Hurricane's Editor-in-Chief, Rebecca Goddard, to present the Miami Hurricane Student Media Awards.
Hi everyone, my name is Rebecca and I'm the Editor-in-Chief of the Miami Hurricane. I have some awards to present today to various members of the Hurricane staff who have done outstanding things this past year. You guys are amazing, and every member of our staff is just absolutely incredible, and we're so lucky to have the team that we do. I'm really, really grateful for you guys and really proud of the work we've done this past year. So without further ado, let's get into the awards. I've kind of organized them by section, so we'll start with sports. Our best sports commentary is the first category, and this article was actually picked up by national news outlets. It was circulated around. It got close to 17,000 views, which is a lot for our website. And the winner of this award is Austin Pert for his work on UM can still make it to the ACC championships. Here's how. So congratulations to Austin, and thank you for that amazing sports commentary piece. Next is sports profile, and this goes to our sports editor, Isabel Didio, for her work on the Jimmy Murphy profile. This was an amazing read, and thank you to Isabella for really revitalizing our sports department this year. You've done an amazing job. Thank you so much. Next, moving on to news. So our most improved news writer, this is kind of like the rookie of the year for news. This person has done an amazing job. She is super enthusiastic, always ready to pitch in and help whenever she can. So thank you to Inez Eisenhower for being our most improved news writer and our rookie of the year. You have done an amazing job with Read, Watch, Listen and with all of the other stories you've worked on. So thank you for all that, and I look forward to seeing what you do in the future. Next, we have breaking news coverage. This goes to Raw Chicken at the U by Noor Khalid. This was a very well-read story and a great piece on a really real issue here at UM. Next, we have the most read story. So this story received close to 20,000 views. And this is Anna Timmons' story on the oboe player who passed away in Desmond Hall this past year. That was a really hard-hitting story, and Anna did an amazing job with it. Next, we have Best News Feature, and this goes to Jesse Lieberman for his work on the article called Student Created App to Help Canes Connect. This is another great piece, and thank you so much to Jesse for your work on that. You did an amazing job. Next, we have Best Opinion column, and this goes to Zakiya Rogers for Is Diversity Just a Marketing Strategy? This was a really great column and talked about something that not a lot of people are talking about at UM. So great job, Zakiya, and thank you. Next, on to our culture section, formerly known as Edge. Our most improved culture writer is Kylia Hennisler. Kylia, you've been so helpful, especially recently, so thank you so much for your hard work, and I look forward to seeing what else you contribute in the future. Thank you. Next we have Best Review, and this goes to Jared Hausnecht. I hope I said that right. For the best and worst moments of the 2020 Grammy Awards. Another great piece by Jared. You have done a lot of amazing things this semester, so thank you. Next is Best Culture Feature, and this goes to Luke Frank for his Resurrection Drums feature. This was a really unique subject to profile for us, but I think Luke did an amazing job, and it was a really interesting piece. Next we have Best Web Design, and this person who is receiving this award, I have so much to thank her for. She's done an amazing job of really helping to revitalize our website, especially the past month or so when we've been completely online only. This recipient has been just so talented, so on top of things, and thank you to her. Leah Harper for the Canes Covering Coronavirus blog is the winner of the Best Web Design. And like I said, Leah, you've done an amazing job as online editor, so thank you so much for all your hard work, and I can't wait to see what else we can create next year. Our Best Social Media Campaign, this next recipient is also has also done an amazing job in her role this year. Jordan Lewis is the winner for Best Social Media Campaign for her Meet the Staff campaign that she did in the beginning of the year. This was a new idea for us, and it really was one of the first times that we were able to make our social media a little bit more personal, which is one of our goals for this past year. So thank you, Jordan, for helping us to accomplish that. You've done a great job. Next, our Best Multimedia Project. This person has done a great job in the role of multimedia editor this semester, the first time we've had that position filled in a while. And of course that's Trayvon Howard for his work on the Hong Kong protests specifically. Thank you so much, Trayvon, for doing that report for us. It's award-winning at this point, and thank you for all of your hard work in our multimedia department. Next is Best Video, and this goes to Vanessa Bonillo for The Plug. This is a new series that Vanessa started, and she's just really jumped right into our staff and done an amazing job helping us revitalize our video department. So thank you, Vanessa. You're doing amazing work. Next, in our photo category, we have Best sports photo, and this goes to Jared Lennon for his one of his football photographs. I can still see it laid out in that edition of the paper that week. This photo really stands out in my mind, and it's just super incredible and impactful. So thank you, Jared. You've done a great job as photo editor. Best news photo. This is another super impactful image. This goes to Rahama Brook for her photo of the ABM protests that took place last semester. That was a really important thing to cover, so thank you, Rohama, for being there and for capturing the emotion of it visually. And last for photo, we have our best cover photo, and this goes to Josh Helper for one of his baseball photos. Josh, you are a very, very talented photographer, so thank you so much for being at almost every game and for taking photos for the Hurricane. You're amazing. Thank you. And last category, we have Best Cover Design. This goes to Caprina Smith for our 90th anniversary cover. Caprina actually cut out real pieces of paper and made this design by scanning those little scraps into the cover that ended up in print. So that was a super creative idea, and I just love the way this cover turned out. Thank you so much, Caprina, for all of the amazing work you've done. And last award that we'll be giving out from the Hurricane is Best Graphic, and this goes to Julia Sandy for our Housing Edition cover. Julia has done a really, really great job as art director this past semester. She's really helping us step up our visual game, so thank you to Julia for all of your efforts. We really appreciate it. Yeah, and those are all the awards from the Hurricane. Like I said, I just want to thank everybody on our staff. You guys are what make our paper so special and so successful. So thank you guys for doing all of the amazing work that you're doing. I know it's not easy, but it's appreciated.
Thank you, Rebecca. Now on to Distraction, the award-winning monthly UM magazine. Now, in the past year alone, Distraction was honored with, and strap in here, folks, College Magazine of the Year Award in the Society for News Design International Competition, Pacemaker finalist from ACP, first place People's Choice Magazine Best of Show, and second place Best of Show at ACP/CMBAM San Francisco, fourth place Best of Show at ACP Washington, D.C., Apple Award or first place for design, CMA New York, and second place magazine cover, Pinnacle CMA, 3 individual awards from CMA, 3 ACP individual awards, SPJ Region, 3 marks of distraction, 3 first and 3 finalists, and Michigan State University / Society for News Design, 5 individual awards and magazine of the year. And now, here's Distraction's editor-in-chief, Isabella Vaccaro, to present the next student awards.
Hi everyone, it's Isabella, editor-in-chief of Distraction Magazine, and I am very excited to be virtually here with you all at the Student Media Awards. I have a couple of awards to present to my incredible staff, so let's get started. My first award is Story of the Year. This award goes to our special section editor, Elisa Baina, for her story in our fall issue, Before the Magic City. This was an awesome piece about Miami and its roots, so congratulations. Next is Design of the Year. This award goes to our art director, Lauren Mango, for her cover design of our spring issue. Lauren worked so hard on this cover, which collaged photos from Miami neighborhoods into a vibrant graphic, and it was by far the crowd favorite cover of the year. For Photo of the Year, I would like to award Tegan Polizzi, one of our photo assistants, for a photo shoot she did for our spring issue. It was 70s inspired, and it came out absolutely stunning. Congrats, Tegan. Next, I have my MVP award. This award was by far the easiest to choose because without this person, there would be no Distraction Magazine. Congratulations, Gabby Rosenblum, our lovely managing editor. You are the heart and soul of this magazine, and I couldn't be more grateful to you. The next award is Online MVP. This award goes to Emelise Brownstein. She jumped into the role of digital editor of our website halfway through the year and has done an excellent job. Congratulations. Next is our Mascot Award. Now, this award goes to someone who lives and breathes distraction in and out of the suite and makes sure that everyone on campus knows who we are. This award goes to Scarlett Diaz. Congratulations. On to Rookie of the Year. This award goes to Gianna Milan. Gianna began writing for our online blog and has flourished into a talented print writer. I can't wait to see what you'll do. And my last award is the Jack of All Trades Award. This goes to someone who is multi-talented both in writing and design and has proven extremely valuable to our operation. This award goes to Olivia Ginsberg, our incoming editor-in-chief for next year. I would like to extend some thanks to some other crucial members of the Distraction family whom I could not have done without this year. Anya Balsamaitis and Lindsay Bornstein, executive editors, Avani Chowdhury and Giselle Spicer, assistant art directors, Elizabeth Pazzuli and Keegan Larkins, co-PR managers, both of whom hold other positions on Distraction as well. Not a day goes by when there isn't something for them to do, so thank you so much for your hard work. Gianna Sanchez and Christian Del Rosario, our awesome co-photo editors, thank you. Sydney Burnett, one of our assistant photo editors. Marissa Vanish, our former co-art director from the fall, we miss you always, thank you. Travis Laub and Eleanor Howells, co-video editors, thank you so much for everything. Section editors, contributors, thank you so much for an amazing year. I'm sad it was cut short, but I'm so grateful for everything you guys have done this year, and I'll see you soon.
Thank you, Isabella. The Ibis is not only the last bird to leave town before a hurricane and our own mascot Sebastian, but it's also the name of the award-winning Yearbook, with 5 ACP 2019 awards, including Yearbook Pacemaker Award and First Place Yearbook Spread Award, 5 Pinnacle Awards, including First Place Best Yearbook News Page/Spread, 4 2020 ACP Awards, including Best of Show, First Place Yearbook, and First Place People's Choice Yearbook, and CSPA Gold Crown winner for the 2019 IBIS Yearbook. And now, here to present the IBIS Yearbook Student Media Awards, please welcome Editor-in-Chief, Karina Sloan.
Hey everyone, my name is Karina Sloan, and I am the Editor-in-Chief of IBIS Yearbook. I am so excited to be here virtually with all of you. The IBIS Yearbook staff is a small but mighty, and during this time, I would like to recognize a couple of people who have helped create this book that will be coming out during the fall. This first person is one of the most hardworking and dedicated individuals on staff. He came in as a freshman ready to work and up for anything. He started off as an academics editor and worked his way up to managing editor. He took on any task and was determined to learn any and every aspect of Yearbook. While he had Yearbook experience in the past, he had never learned how to use InDesign. He took it upon himself to learn both Photoshop and InDesign on his own, and has continued to develop and grow as a leader on staff. I would like to give the Most Dedicated Staffer Award to our incoming Editor-in-Chief, Michael McCarrick, for all the effort and time he has put into making this year's book great. I look forward to everything he has in store for next year, and know that he is the perfect man for the job. The second award I would like to announce is for someone who spent most of her college life on staff. While I did not see her develop through the years, I had the pleasure of working with her last year and this year. She can handle any task given to her and has been our biggest anchor when it comes to anything and everything surrounding Yearbook. She took on every role we threw at her, and she has undoubtedly been one of IBIS's most important staff members. She has taught me all that I know about Yearbook and helped me through all the ups and downs. I would like to give the Most Valuable Staffer Award to Morgan Thompson. Morgan graduated during the fall, but is always just a phone call away whenever I needed her. I want to wish her the best of luck in her future endeavors, and I know she will succeed at everything she does. I want to give a final shout out to everyone else who has helped out on IBIS and is continuing to put in the work to make this book the best that it can be. First, I want to thank my photographers, Jared Lennon, Beth Mosh, Xiao Wang, Farha Reshmwala, and Christian Del Rosario for helping bringing this year's IBIS to life. I also would like to thank some of our designers, Ariana Winter, Ashley Stand, and Nat Wynn, for all of their hard work. Lastly, I want to thank the staff members on both Distraction Magazine and the Miami Hurricane. With all the craziness of the coronavirus and school getting shut down, so many of you have reached out to help contribute to the IBIS. All of your hard work is greatly appreciated, and the book would not be able to get done without your hard work and efforts. Thank you again for everything that you have put into this book. I am so excited to continue to work to create the finished product, and none of this would be possible without this amazing staff. Thank you.
Thank you, Karina. Now moving on to the Senior Awards for Outstanding Achievement and Service at the School of Communication. To present them, here is a faculty advisor to UMTV Sports Desk, Year 245 professor, and advisor to the NBS AE Row UM chapter, Professor Ed Julby.
Thanks, Jeremy. As he said, my name is Professor Ed Julby, and it's a pleasure being here tonight. Running the camera for us is my lovely wife, Natalie.
Hi.
Thanks so much for helping us out. Don't worry, she's a highly trained professional because I heard she had an excellent teacher. I'm here on behalf of Alpha Epsilon Rho, also known as AE Rho. It's the... No, tilt up. No. AE Rho is known as the Honor Society for the National Broadcasting Society. And our chapter here at the University of Miami dates all the way back to 1949, an incredible 71-year run. You know what else feels like it's been for 71 years? Being quarantined at home with these two.
Hello. Hi.
This is Sharda and this is Luke. Each year, AE Row honors 5 outstanding seniors for their awesome academic achievements throughout their time here at the University of Miami and their service to the school. These awards are voted on by the faculty, and it gives me great pleasure to announce this year's recipients.
Congratulations to Jillian Scott,
Alexa Eckenbrecker,
Ben Ezzy,
Cameron Dobbs,
and Tommy Fletcher.
Congratulations to all the winners. Now let's toss it over to the Department of Journalism and Media Management Chairperson, Professor Sam Torelli.
Thank you, Ed. The next award goes to one of these 5 outstanding seniors that Professor Ed Julby just introduced. The Sheffalo Award was created some years ago to honor the service of Professor Carolyn Sheffalo, who was a longtime faculty member in the School of Communication and in the broadcast journalism program, and just a tremendous person. Her dedication to the school continues to this day. For those of you who are at UMTV and who use the DeGiro machine for live shots, that's possible because Professor Sheffalo and her husband Charlie very generously paid for it every year through their generous donation to us. The Sheffalo Award recognizes one graduating senior for his or her professional and curricular excellence at the school. And every year, the year goes to, as I said, one of those 5 outstanding seniors that you just met, and specifically to the one who received the most votes from faculty and peers. And the 2020 Sheffalo Award this year goes to Ben Ezzy. Congratulations, Ben. Well deserved. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Torelli. Thank you to all of our presenters, and thank you to Jason Kennedy. That is all the awards we have for the 71st Annual University of Miami Student Media Showcase, and the first, hopefully the last, virtual take on this show. Congratulations to all the winners. Congratulations to the seniors. Thank you all for being here tonight. Stay safe, have a good night, and I hope to see you all again very soon.